give you more information, and today we have invited Mr. Yan Dong, Vice Minister of Commerce, Mr. Liu Yong, the Vice Governor of Yunnan Province, to brief you the economic and trade cooperation between China and South Asian countries and the situation of the 9th China-South Asia Exposition. And today with us we also have Mr. Wang Liping from Ministry of Commerce, and also Mr. Li Caowei from Yunnan Commerce Bureau. First of all, I would like to give the floor to Mr. Yan Dong. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, friends from the media, good morning. It's my great honor to join with my colleagues to attend the press conference from the State Council Information Office and brief you the situation and the preparation of the 9th China-South Asia Exposition, and also the latest situation about the economic and trade cooperation between China and South Asian countries. The 9th China-South Asia Expo will take place in Yunnan Province from June the 19th to June the 24th. So for this year's exposition, we will continue the theme, the solidarity and coordination for common development. And this event is organized by the Ministry of Commerce and People's Government of Yunnan Province. And this is a very important event for China. And previously, the General Secretary Xi Jinping has emphasized the importance to build a community with shared future with our neighbor countries. Since last year, Maldives and Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, and some of the South Asian countries, they have sent the heads of states to visit China, and we have reached a lot of consensus in the economic and trade cooperation. And this will also help us to lay a solid foundation and the principle for us to continue our cooperation with the South Asian countries. The Ministry of Commerce will work together with the Yunnan Province to make sure that we have a successful convening of the China-South Asia Expo. This year, with the guidance of the heads of states of China and the South Asian countries, we have deepened the cooperation in various fields. And we also have a good momentum for the economic and trade development. We continue a very steady growth for the trade development. In 2024, the trade volume has reached almost 200 billion US dollars between China and the South Asian countries, and the annual growth rate is 6.3%. And for many years, China has become the #1 trade partner for Pakistan and Bangladesh. And also we have wood imported from Nepal, and also we have some jewelries from India, teas and the fragrance from Sri Lanka has been sold well in Chinese markets. In order to expand the export and also to improve the trade structure, China also made a lot of innovation to improve our mechanism to boost the cooperation. We work with the Pakistan, and also we have set up the industry research center, and also we try our best to have some of the import and export for the seafood for Maldives. And also we establish work task force with some of the South Asian countries. And this year, we also have a lot of highlights for the progress of the economic and trade cooperation. For example, we have continued our efforts to strengthen our efforts for the China-Pakistan economic corridor, and also we have strengthened our infrastructure construction in some of these South Asian countries. And we have a lot of Chinese invested countries. They will enterprises based in the South Asian countries, focusing on the development of the textile and to pursue the sustainable development in those countries. Recently, the Ministry of Commerce has worked with Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and other countries and organized the trade investment conferences. And also we work with the local authorities to have hundreds of enterprises attend these events. In addition, together with the South Asian countries, we focus on the PV development, the new energy, digital development, cross-border e-commerce. All of this area has made notable progress. Third, we have continued our efforts for the openness and the cooperation. Early this year, we have officially launched the FTA with Maldives, and we also continue to work with Bangladesh to elevate and upgrade our cooperation framework. To Nepal, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, to some of those least developed South Asian countries, we give them zero tariff. We will help them to have more export to China to share the dividend for the Chinese market. On behalf of the Ministry of Commerce, I would like to invite people from different sectors to attend the 9th CSA Expo. And I also welcome all of you to stay tuned with us and pay attention to the economic and trade cooperation between China and South Asian countries. Now, I would like to give the floor to Mr. Liu Yong. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, friends from the media, good morning. It is my great honor to attend this press conference to brief you the preparation for the 9th China-South Asia Exposition. On behalf of the municipal government of Kunming City, Yunnan Province, I would like to express my gratitude to all of you who have shown support to us. In March this year, President Xi Jinping visited Yunnan, and also he emphasized that we need to make good use of this platform, the CSA Expo, to make sure we have close ties with these South Asian countries. With the guidance of General Secretary, Yunnan Province have integrated ourselves into the national development. And we continue to deepen our reform and expand our openness. And also we provide a lot of support for the infrastructure development. For example, we have made a lot of efforts to build railways, and for example, the Lanchang-Mekong Chengdu-Chongqing Euro Express, and also the China-Europe Lanchang-Mekong route. And we also open up a lot of international freight trains covering different areas in the South Asian countries. And also we work with 19 countries and regions, and we have exported over 3,000 categories of the products. And so for the China-South Railway has sent out passengers over 50 million people to make sure that we can achieve connectivity. We also emphasize the importance of the soft connectivity to open the market to the surrounding regions. For example, we give a lot of privilege to the surrounding areas. For example, we have offered some of free of charge bonded warehouses. And also, we open up the direct purchase and to make sure that some of these products can come to China easily. And also, we will do our best to facilitate the transportation of the China-Laos Railway. And also, we give some of the visa-free services to some of the South Asian and Southeast Asian countries to boost the tourism and also the coordinated development. We also focus on the connectivity for the people-to-people exchanges. And also, we launch a number of the pilot-scale high-quality projects. We offered the tens of thousands of children to make sure that we can give them some of the healthcare support. For example, we will provide these services to Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, etc. So right now, the preparation for the 9th China-South Asian Expo is underway. We will continue to focus on the modern agriculture, the green energy, and some of the key aspects for these South Asian countries. We will make sure that we can benchmark ourselves for the international standards and host a very successful and splendid exposition. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very beautiful season in June in Kunming. We sincerely welcome all of you to come to this city to enjoy the China-South Asia Expo and also to feel the life in Yunnan Province and also to feel the beauty of our province and our city. Thank you very much. Now the floor is open for questions. With CMG, in recent years, we have continued deepen our efforts in the economic and trade cooperation between China and the South Asian countries. Can you give us more details and considerations for the cooperation? Thank you for your question. For the cooperation between China and the South Asian countries, we are good neighbors and also we are a community with shared future. This is our basic principle. We will support the South Asian countries to pursue sustainable development and to promote the economic and trade development in the South Asian countries. We will communicate with our policies and also we will establish the mechanism and to make sure that we could understand each other's rules for the economic and the trade cooperation as well as the investment so as to improve the facilitation of the trade. We have to make good use of the China-South Asian Expo and to make sure that we can promote the integration of the industry, academia, and the research. And also, we have to find out new growth drivers. For example, we have to find out a suitable strategy, especially in the traditional sectors. We have to expand our cooperation. For example, smart manufacturing, green development, digital development, etc. We want to accelerate the industrialization for the South Asian countries. And we will continue our efforts to expand our cooperation with these countries in terms of the economic and the trade cooperation. And China advocates the self-reliance opening up and make sure we create the favorable conditions for the South Asian countries to develop their business in China. And we will continue to upgrade the trade agreements with the South Asian countries so that we can establish a transparent, fair, and non-discriminatory business environment to promote the high-quality development. And in the South Asian countries, we need to focus on the industry sector, and China has played a key role for the ties between the South Asian countries. We have to be the leading party to expand our trade cooperation and to offer more information and opportunities to the entrepreneurs. And also, we will support the Chinese enterprises to work in the South Asian countries and to find out the new potential for the business development and turn our blueprint into reality. We will continue to uphold the multilateralism. We will fight against the unilateralism and the protectionism. We have to uphold the WTO-centered multilateralism, and also we need to advocate the multipolar world and to promote the globalization so as to inject stability and momentum for the global economy. Thank you. Next question, please. With cover news, we all know that we have successfully held like 8 times or 8 sessions of the CSA Expo. So for this year, any specialty for this year's China-South Asia Expo? So I would like to turn to my colleague, Mr. Li Chaowei, to answer your questions. Thank you for your question. So for the ninth China-South Asia Expo, we'll continue to follow the theme, which is the solidarity and the coordination for common development. We will follow the guidance from the CPC Central Committee and also to make sure that Yunnan Province will become the hub and also the gateway to the South Asian countries. So we could see this year's exposition has many differences. For example, we have our international standard, and also this year we have more highlights. And start from this year, and each year we will have this exposition in June every year, and will last for at least 6 days. So for the first day, we will open to the enterprises, and for the rest of the 5 days, we will open to the public. And this year, Sri Lanka is the rotating presidency partner for us for this year's Expo. And also, we have set up 800 stalls, cover 2 pavilions, focusing on the South Asian countries. And also, we have overseas pavilion, and also the Southeast Asian Pavilion. Right now, we have over 2,000 participants in this regard. So among the 1,400 enterprises who sign up for this Expo, we have 121 leading enterprises, up by 36% compared to last year. As for professionalism, we also upgrade some of the pavilion. For example, we set up the manufacturing pavilion, the green energy pavilion, and also we have coffee industry pavilion. We demonstrated advanced manufacturing products and also products involving the modern agriculture. As we continue to develop the CSA Expo, and this year we have attracted over 1,000 vendors coming to this event. We have 31 countries coming from different parts of the world attending the CSA Expo. And also we have established this platform for the vendors to communicate with each other face-to-face to make sure that we can achieve tangible results for the economic and the trade cooperation. And also we are focusing on the global market. For example, we will also provide the consultation for some of the foreign trade cooperation. And this year, we are market-oriented for the CSA Expo, with the aim to promote the impact for the CSA Expo. And in January this year, we have over 90 ambassadors come to Beijing to attend this event. We work with some of the commerce centers and also some of the import and export fair to attend the CSA Expo. And also we try our best to attract the investments and invite the overseas enterprises coming to the 9th CSA Expo. And also this year, it is the first time for us to launch the China-South Asian Expo new product launch pavilion. And by now, we have 29 enterprises sign up for the new product launch ceremony, which covered a wide range of categories. We also focusing on the digital sector, digital aspects of the CSA Expo. We invite the foreign ambassadors and the consultants and overseas students to do a lot of the live streamings to promote the local features and also the products. Thank you. Next question, please. Thank you very much. And we have organized the CSA Expo for many times, and this is a very important event. So in the future, how we can better leverage this platform to deepen our cooperation with the South Asian countries? Thank you for your question. Since 2013, we have organized a great number of the trade activities with the South Asian countries. For Yunnan Province, we will continue to follow the instructions and also the spirit from the congratulatory letter sent by President Xi. And we will continue to be good neighbors of the South Asian countries and continue to pursue high quality opening up and to make sure we can build a community with a shared future. And we will focus on the friendship, we will pay attention to the local parties, and to abide by the consensus of the solidarity and the coordination for common development. And we will try our best to hold more dialogue and in the area of the education, healthcare, and tourism. We will continue to work with the South Asian countries to make sure that we can build a closer ties with these countries. And we have to make sure that we can have a very solid friendship with the South Asian countries. By taking this opportunity, we would like to use the CSA Expo as a platform to continue to boost the pragmatic cooperation between China and the South Asian countries, and also to build the favorable business environment and to expand our trade volume with the South Asian countries and to pursue mutual benefits and win-win cooperation and to discover new opportunities. We will share our experiences and to pursue the common progress. And also we will pay attention to the poverty reduction and as well as digital economy, green development, etc. to make sure that we can forge ahead hand in hand. And we are not only partners, we would like to share our dividends with others and also to make sure that we can pursue a better life together. Thank you. Next question, please. With Economic Daily, we have noted that for China's economic and trade delegation has paid visit to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. And can you tell us more about the visit from the Chinese delegation? I would like to turn to my colleague from Ministry of Commerce to answer your question. Yes, indeed, this year, from May the 28th to early June, the Minister of Commerce, Mr. Wang Wencao, had paid visit to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. And we have the 8th meeting to discuss the economic and the trade cooperation with these two countries. We have agreed some of the consensus we have made between the heads of states, between China and Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. We will continue to focus on the area of the cooperation for green development and low carbon development. For the visit, it shows that China's commitment to openness and also shows China's determination to share the development opportunities with neighboring countries. And this time, China has signed agreements, MOU, with Sri Lanka and Bangladesh on the cooperation in 5 sectors. And also this has injected new impetus for the future economic and trade cooperation between China and Sri Lanka as well as Bangladesh. And also we organized the trade promotion conference with these two countries. And also we organized over 100 enterprises to attend investment conferences in Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. We have many enterprises attend these two events, and they also have a one-on-one interaction. Especially, we have focusing on the import and export of the agricultural products and also the cooperation in terms of the sustainable products. And for this event, it's highly appraised by the authorities from Sri Lanka and Bangladesh and well received by the public. By looking at all of these events, we could see the excitement of the entrepreneurs, especially for some of the senior management from the Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. They said China has shown high sincerity and also they feel very encouraged to work with China. Thank you. Next question, please. With 21st century paper, so for the CSA Expo is actually a gateway to the South Asian countries. My question is, so for China, what efforts have been made to make sure that Yunnan Province can become a gateway to the South Asian countries? So for the Yunnan Province, we will focus on the high-quality development, and also we will strengthen our openness to make sure that we can become the real gateway to the South Asian countries. And also we would like to try our best to provide services to the surrounding the regions. For example, we would like to work with these member countries, for example, the Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, India, Maldives, etc. We will continue our efforts to build the infrastructure, to upgrade the China-Laos railway, and to make sure that for the China-Laos railway can be the connection hub with the South Asian countries. We will accelerate our efforts to build Kunming into a center for the digital hub. And also for the ports, we will also focus on the infrastructure building and also to boost the economy around the ports. We would like to bring more global business into Yunnan Province, and also we will build the smart port to make sure that Yunnan can play an important role in the ASEAN framework. We will continue to strengthen our advantage in the export of the agricultural products, and we'll continue to focus on the trade in terms of the green energy, manufacturing, etc. and also to make sure we accelerate the integration of the industry, academia, and research. We want to make sure that we can contribute Yunnan's wisdom into the economic and the trade cooperation between China and the South Asian countries. We will also continue to strengthen our ties with these South Asian countries, and we will continue to boost the tourism as well. And also we will organize some of the pilot-scale high-quality projects, and will encourage more overseas students come to Yunnan Province to pursue academic excellence. And also we will try to build innovation centers and also international laboratories. Thank you very much. Next question, please. Within Dingduan News. So right now for the supply chain, so my question is, I know like China and the South Asian countries, they are complementary with each other. What can we do to continue our efforts to strengthen the industry cooperation between China and the South Asian countries? You asked a very good question. So for the industry cooperation, this will help to elevate the cooperation between China and the South Asian countries. We will focus on the cooperation in the technology, digital area, and to make sure that we can have a very stable industry chain and can uphold the justice for the global market. As for the policies, China would like to work with the South Asian countries to sign documents and agreements to boost the free trade areas and also to ensure the stability of the industrial chain. We would like to work together with the South Asian countries and to build a very resilient and healthy supply chain and to deepen our economic and trade cooperation. As for the platform, China will continue to take advantage of different platforms to strengthen our cooperation in terms of the supply chain with the South Asian countries. My colleague has just introduced that recently, for Ministry of Commerce, we have sent delegations to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, and also we have signed a lot of cooperation documents, especially in the area of the seafood and the investment for the sustainable and renewable energy. And China will continue to host different expo, for example, the import expo and other types of the exhibition to strengthen the people-to-people exchanges and also to discover new potentials for the cooperation. As for the service, we will continue to become a role model in this sector, and also we will try our best to introduce more public goods to make sure that we can become a link for the economic and the trade cooperation between China and the South Asian countries, to make sure that we can have a sound investment environment and the business environment. Thank you. Next question, please. With Jiupai News, we have noted that last year in the CSA Export, and we have the conference on the integration of industry, academia, and research. Will we have this kind of event this year? Yes, indeed. Last year, we do have this event to promote the integration of the industry, academia, and research between China and the South Asian countries. And this year, we will continue to have this seminar between the China and the South Asian governments, industries, universities, and the research institutes. And we will have a lot of brainstormings, and also we will gather the wisdom from the scholars. For example, we will discuss topics like how to promote the export for the agricultural products and how to improve the investment to the South Asian countries. And we will pool the wisdoms for people who are attending the seminar. And this is our ultimate goal, so as to find a feasible solution. We all know that for the South Asian countries, they are very famous for black tea and gold, etc. So we have to understand how to make the best for all of these products and how can they bring these products to China. I think we shall not only depend on the government side, we also need the wisdom from the industries, universities, and the research institutes. So this year, we have special meetings for the empowerment of the technology, which is also one of the themes for the seminar this year. And also we will have experts, scholars from different industries, universities, and research institutes in China as well as in the South Asian countries to discuss all of these topics and share their views. We hope with this seminar we can strengthen the understanding with each other and also to build a consensus between China and South Asian countries and also to promote the high-quality development between the economic and trade cooperation between China and South Asian countries. One last question. With global commerce, the 9th CSA Expo, so what are some of the arrangements for the setup of the pavilion and the events? And also how to upgrade the consumption for the CSA Expo? Thank you. Also, I would like to turn to my colleague to answer your question. Thank you for your question. For this year's CSA Expo, we will focus on the green commerce and also digital commerce, and also we will focus on the new quality productive forces and to lead the new trend of the consumption. We will continue to set up the green energy pavilion. We will display the market prospects of the upstream and the downstream industrial chain in green energy. And also we will focus on the innovative business models, services in areas such as the international energy cooperation and the green low-carbon transformation. And also we will promote some of our technologies to make sure that some of these green development, green energy can be shared with the South Asian countries. And we have to make sure that we can display all of the upstream and the downstream industry chain in the green energy. And also we will set up a green energy empowerment bureau in Kunming City, and also to promote the cross-border e-commerce. And also we set up the manufacturing pavilion as well as the Southeast Asian pavilion. And we will focus on some of the intelligent equipments. And also we will focus on the blockchain and focus on the modern agriculture pavilion. We will use high technology to make sure that for some of the products can reach the neighboring countries within 48 hours. We will also focus on the area of the healthcare, sports, and the wellness with the neighboring countries. And also we have set up a special pavilion that is the Yunnan Migratory Tourism Pavilion. And also we will set up a TCN industry pavilion and also to demonstrate some of the well-known Yunnan traditional Chinese medicine. And we will feature some of the core exhibition zones such as the medical wellness and also the big health industry. And also we want to make sure that more people want to live in Yunnan and also want to build up this brand, which refers to the many splendor life, the Yunnan migratory tourism. And we will continue to focus our efforts on the coffee industry. We will have the technology empowerment, and we will have a special event. So that is the South Asia Commodity Festival. So we will show the latest discoveries for the tea, flowers, etc. So, and also we will showcase some of our intelligent manufacturing and also to show the importance and the uniqueness of the e-commerce business. So we have to make sure that we can have the whole process technology empowerment and also to improve the output of the agricultural products. And we will focus on the import and export for some of the local products such as the coffee, flowers, etc. So we can meet the aspiration for the overseas guests. So during the exhibition, we will also have a forum, so that is called the United Nations and the International Public Procurement, South Asia Market Demand Analysis, and Project Matchmaking meeting. So all of these meetings will up to 40 meetings. So we also have the seminar between China and the South Asian countries, governments, industries, universities, and the research institutes. We will promote the foreign trade. And also, we will also have the procurement matchmaking meetings. And also, we mentioned that we will organize the China-South Asian Export New Product Launch ceremony. And also, it is our first time to roll out the 2025 Yunnan International Friendship Cities Week. We welcome all of you to come to Kunming City of Yunnan Province to feel the charm of Yunnan Province. Thank you very much. So that's the end of today's press conference. Thank you all the speakers. See you next time.